I'm awake now. That was the worst nap ever. I mean, look. This is, what is this, a twin-sized, or if even that, bed? 40 gold. It's the worst 40 gold I've ever spent.
I don't like you much.
I don't like you either.
Yes?
Shut up. Friggin'
By the gods, there's a psychopath on the loose.
Okay, I wanted to do that technically, but at the same time I didn't. How did I hit you with my sword? There we go. I'm now satisfied. Wait. I'm slightly more satisfied. Screw this place. I am expensive. I'm a... What the hell is that? A sweet cake. Who ate my sweet cake? You can at least give me some breakfast. Whatever. Hope you like your meds. I'm sorry it wasn't your basement I came out of. Okay, to, what's the names? Give me the time. 10:23. Okay, time flies fast. Let's get to that tower. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm running as fast as I can. It's more like a jog. Okay, so, midday shouldn't be that different from now. Where the hell's the sun? East. Should be east. There it is, I think. It's so bright it's hard to tell. Do I have a shadow? I don't have a shadow. Where's my shadow? Oh, there it is. It's kind of weird. So, you're over here, son. At least according to your shadow. Bring back the shadow. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna say that big white spot must be the sun. I can't tell for sure.
Well met.
It's not like it blinds me at all. So, if you say it keeps moving... Maybe down here. What's this? Is this anything? This does not. Wait. Turns the camera around. Oh! Oh, what's this? Ah! Here we go. This is a symbol of the Mythic Dawn. And this is Cyrodiil, along with some of the cities. It's Coral, Bruma, Shadenhall, Imperial City, of course. Braville, Lewin, I think. And then Anvil should be there. Kavat should be over here. Skingrad should be here. Where's it? Why can't I see Anvil? Whatever. A few more minutes. And then it should point out wherever the Mythic Dawn thing is, which I don't recall exactly. Maybe over here in the east. Almost there. Let's see, is this seconds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ooh, hello. Oh, I was kind of right. It says go to Shadenhall, right? Oh yeah, it's just outside of Shadenhall, isn't it? and locate the Amulet of Kings. Play the epic music game. I meant the more epic music. Like, who doesn't notice this? Ooh, what the hell? Why is that glowing red? Oh my god! Ah! It's like, what about Shaden Hall? Why is there a big glowing red thing about around Shaden Hall? Well, who would desecrate Prince Camaril? Whoever the hell that is. Who would desecrate his tomb? Well, time to go forth and find my horse. Hopefully it hasn't been eaten by a certain orc. I read that, according to the game's little loading screens, that the only destruction spells can be found in Skingrad. For the most part, you know, training-wise. Which implies that I have no reason to go to the local guild thingy. Which is that place I went to with the Argonian lady. Since I'm not exactly a mage, I'm just a dude who can shoot lightning out of his hands. Well, for now, I can just poke it. What is that whispering?
Safe travel.
Stop talking. Hurry up before I change my mind.
So long.
Enough talk.
I found
By
your
what right
horses.
do you disturb me? Make it quick. I understand the fighter.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
Okay, rather than the game's kind of subpar conversation system, well, imagine they were talking about the delicious taste of horse flesh. Which is not my horse because we are getting the hell away from that orc. Quickly. Quickly. Okay, so, oh, hey, there's one of those, things. Is there water in the way? I'm not seeing it. Okay, good. I'm gonna go to this, and I'm going to poke it and get its special powers. Oh yeah, so when I was reading about the Nibbin Bay, so apparently back in Arena, I guess some random dude, or some random villager or something said that there are islands in the Nibbin Bay that haven't been found for hundreds of years. But if you play Oblivion, you're like, but you can see them all from the gate. Julianos. I'll think about it. What you give me? What you give me? Fortify Intelligence. That's nice. And Fortify Magica. Thanks, dude. Mr. Julianos. So I think there's only one bridge leading from the Imperial City, right? Yes. Yes. So, okay. North of Shaden Hall. For time's sake, I should probably quick travel. I mean, you know, I got a Skyrim to play in less than a week. That's a long way. This is much farther than it was to Wayland Priory. And it's about the same as what it was to Kvatcha, I think. I could always, swim. But I wouldn't want to let... Was I calling this Nibbin Bay? Oh, this is Lake Romare. But, here's the Nibbin Bay. Okay. Now, this is what happens when you read just on a wiki without, knowing what you're looking at. So, no, this is the Nibbin Bay down here with Bravo. And this is Lake Romare, which has fish that are nasty in it. Still, though, it's not that big. You can probably see most of it from Bravo. Now, whenever we get down here, if we get down there, we should, I think. I can never figure out how ships are supposed to sail past here. Not to mention this bridge right here. but whatever. You know what? I'll save. I just saved. And I will run the way, I think. And I'll either cut to there, or I'll just leave it in, depending on my mood. It depends on how quickly I can upload. It does not matter how quickly I play, because I'm pretty sure I could do almost everything possible within the time Skyrim comes out, save for the fact that I have a life to attend to. Not much of one, just a small one, like going to work and sleeping and eating and doing nothing, watching ponies. I mean, whatever. You know the Shane on this way. Oh, so I was reading a bit more about Skyrim, and I just I watched the the 20-minute gameplay video like 4 times in a row just a minute ago. I have not seen the if you heard about it, like a 26-minute long video showing the first few minutes of the game. I have not seen that, and I don't intend to. Hey, lady.
What?
What you doing? That's what I want. You were walking around with rumors.
Everybody's talking about the hero of Kvatch. They say he actually went into an Oblivion gate and destroyed it.
Oh, I've heard that one.
Farewell.
That guy must be pretty awesome. He sounds like a boss. Hey, you buck. Hwah! I said jump horse. Yeesh. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I haven't seen the beginning, so I have no idea. I think I saw a few screenshots. Like, I just zoomed by it, so I know there was like a dragon somewhere. Which, you know, it's freaking Skyrim. There's gotta be a dragon. Fort Empire! Okay. Oh, you can have fun sitting there, Fort Empire. I'm going to go this way. I'm suddenly recalling, because we're getting near to where I was talking about. Is that a planet? Cool. Let's see a planet right now. See anything else? Nope, just a bunch of clouds. When Gom was doing his live stream a few months ago where he was playing Oblivion, I told him to come here. It was... I think it was... yeah, over here. Right around here. There's a little village. And it's a bit of a ghost town. It's not really a ghost town. Move on. We're moving on. Just ignore the Oblivion Gate. What Oblivion Gate? I don't see an Oblivion Gate. You seen Oblivion Gate? Why is the sky turning red? That's just weird. Who would think that would happen? Friggin' Oblivion Gates. I would much rather dragons. I'm farther away! Go away! Stop it! Stop it! No, go away! Shoot! 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 I want my blue sky back. With my little planet in the sky. Blue skies. Blue skies. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. Nothing but blue skies. Why are they mildly visible? Well, so you see. Or you don't see. You kind of see. See just a little bit. There's a shadow of an orc there. And he is having fun with these pumpkins. What are you doing? You're not even accomplishing anything. How do you even know what you're doing? I would love some pumpkin. I will call it Charlie. Let's see. Go into the Aleswell Inn and get rid of this dragon! This guy.
Excuse me. We have a small
Hi.
problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be wondering why you can't see me.
I can see
We
you
are
just fine.
all wondering the same thing.
This is a fun quest, though. Although, normally they're harder to see. I wonder why I can see him so well.
Everyone in Aleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty has definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've
I
all
imagine.
been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure
I have
it
an
was
idea.
Ankatar's doing, but we can't find him.
Ankatar.
If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful.
I wonder why you can't find him. Maybe he's invisible.
He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago.
Correct.
He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt.
Isn't it kind of sucky, though, to be invisible, and yet everyone else is invisible, too? You just have to bump into each other to know where each other is. Except for, talking, of course.
We're pretty sure he's still hiding out in Fort Caractacus, although he never answers when we've tried to find him.
And then about Fort
It's just to the
Caractacus.
southeast of here. Follow the path down the hill. But watch out for the invisible monsters that infest the ruins.
Fun! Invisible rats.
There's islands in Nibbin Bay no one has visited in 100 years. No telling what you'll find.
I guess it was in this game that it was. I just read it on a quote. Come on, horsey. You must go fight the invisible tower. Well, tower denizens. Good thing I have. Right? Is that the sun? I can see the sun now. I still hear lightning, so we're too close to that Oblivion gate. Damn the Oblivion gate. Hello, Imperial City. You're pretty. You're small for some reason, but pretty. I'll do this little side quest here because I find it fun. This does not appear to be the appropriate path, but whatever. Just get across this. There we go. Oh, it was the other way. That explains it. Well, good. I didn't want to get closer to that gate anyway. Okay. Ah, crap. Invisible rat. Ah, crap. More invisible rats. You are so transparent. But at least you're easy to kill. He's not inside, is he? I don't think so. I think he's up.
Go away! I don't want whatever you're selling.
I'm selling something that you want. You do want it. Where you at? I should be able to almost see him for some reason. So this is gonna be like Blue's Clues. Oh, it's this journal. Let's read it. 12th of Rain's Hand. Whatever. Ruin. Whatever. Today I begin my great project on the spontaneous generation of life. I expect that there will be difficult days ahead, but if I succeed, my place among the great mages of history will be assured. Still not able to reproduce Impedocellus results with maggots, I'm beginning to think his reputation is overblown. Third of second seed. Tyrdos. Tyrdos. And Pedocles, whatever. Empedocles was right. The mistranslation of sunlit to scorching heat explains my earlier problems. From now on, I will work only in the original Daedric, despite the risks. Don't even know when it is? Local peasants came by to complain about the noise. What kind of noise? I promised them all that that was behind me, a pleasant if dull-witted crew. Morndos, I think. Monday. The experiment today went better than expected. Although the number of rats produced was surprising, they were all remarkably docile, just as Mulham predicted, although I have only ever proven it empirically. Wednesday. Villagers again, more complaints. You would think they'd never seen a rat before. They're starting to become a real nuisance. Jesus Christ, dude, stop writing. I ran into a terrible snag. Galeron's ninth law appears immutable. If the total life generated cannot exceed the cube of the source, this line of research may prove a dead end. I must reread Empedocles for any hint that he was able to circumvent this barrier. Next day. The locals are becoming insufferable. While I was walking in the woods, some of them broke into my laboratory and spilled the solution I was preparing. Nearly a full quart of purified impegol wasted. They did not seem to grasp the absurdity of a crowd of unwashed peasants with dung on their boots complaining about the smell. It is well past time I did something about this problem. 2 days later, I dug up the notes from my permanent invisibility thesis. No time like the present to put theory into practice. The spell worked! Not perfect invisibility, of course. Vanto's third law. But it was more powerful than I expected, and there were none of the side effects that Professor Travin had predicted. Ho ho! Even in my youth I was already outstripping my elders. Now I can get back to my real work in peace. Oh, what's your face? Aunt Couture. You're so silly.
I told you to leave me alone. Oblivion take you. What is it you want from me?
Invisibility spell.
Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well. Why?
Works a little too well.
Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention.
Ooh.
You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind, I don't mean to bore you.
Yeah, it was kind of boring.
You can tell them not to worry. The effect is not actually permanent. It should wear off eventually.
Eventually?
Well, in a year or two, maybe a bit more. There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research.
I don't think they appreciate being accidentally experimented on by your basic research.
Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing. But if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Ah. Here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine. I am sorry about that. Just use the reverse invisibility scroll I gave you. I've already given you the scroll!
Alright.
I'm through talking to you.
Your scroll. It is too heavy. I cannot carry it. I don't need these, but whatever. The Wolf in the West. Why am I carrying this? Oh, yes. Sure for now. Ooh, I should, see about sticking one of these in my sword. Ah, here's a nice one. Okay, I don't care about the fortified blunt. Fortify fatigue and absorb fatigue isn't bad, especially for a sword which you whack things with. I like the Sunder, but the blunt isn't gonna work. So that item, Kyrie Katana. What should I call it? Give me a moment while I think of a clever name. Hold on. That's right. If I do this... There we go, see? Okay. I don't recall how you do this. I think maybe if you use it on armor? Or something? But, it will only get the, disintegrate weapon ability, which is pretty nice. Because that means if you whack a person a whole bunch, then their weapon is no longer usable. I think I'll call it... Well, there's, okay, a basic name. Oh no, I got a nice one. Well, it's an okay one. Sure. Why not? Thunderfang! Nah, I still gotta drop something. What do I got here? I could drop that. I should put both of those on. Since, you know, I can do that. Okay, let's just... I don't even have a reason to carry this clothing around. And those don't even weigh anything. So, this may have been effective earlier. What's the radius on this ring? 25 feet. And this gives me a 7% protection against, you know, this would be the problem. Everything's going to glow, oddly. It's an enchanted horsey. It's a really steep mountain. This doesn't seem physically possible. Especially for a horse. A horse will trip if you look at it wrong. It's kind of funny, really. Please don't get too close to the gate of Oblivion. That's a really nice view. Except for the artifacts, or the reflection of the water. But hey, how old's this game? Like 6 years? 6, 7? So it's doing pretty good. Ah, here's the trail. Alrighty. In the middle of town, and there'll probably be some sort of side effect. What? Oh.
Die, damn you.
An invisible villager is fighting off an invisible wolf. Excuse me. Wolf. Yeah, it was a wolf. It was a wolf. And it's a doggy. Okay. Save. Now, the center of town. Where's that at? Okay. This should be good enough right here in the field. And the scroll is here. What? It's not permanent, is it? Damaged? I hope that doesn't mean it's permanent. It'll get better when I've done something right. I'm currently extremely unlucky. Hey, dude, there you are.
Thank you. I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to see myself again. My sisters, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind if they had stayed invisible.
Sorry, I couldn't help you.
Friend, you are welcome at the Aleswell Inn anytime. Free of charge.
Good. I'm good though.
We haven't seen him since that whole invisibility mess. I hope it stays that way.
Something to do with him being invisible, I imagine. Well, when I get to a place worth talking to people, I think I might take this ring off because I cannot stand people glowing when I'm talking to them. Maybe I should have taken him up on that offer. It's getting late, but I think I can make it to Shaden Hall soon. Yo, man, how you doing? You glowing? Hey. Ooh, ooh, boop, boop. Almost fell off. If you really were on a horse and you did that, I think that would be the end of you. You can die just from your horse tripping, you know, like it does a lot, and then, you know, rolling over you. Because I think a horse is pretty heavy. Probably break your spine, at least. What was that king? King of England who died when his by a horse somehow. I don't recall. I'm gonna shoot this imp with this arrow. Ah, I got him. That doesn't hurt very much, though. Since, you know, I suck at this. Sword. Woo, that's close. Come on, come on.
Yeah!
Ugh. That red effect is the sundering, which is why my sword's, you know, glowing red. Not that I know it does much against an imp. And there's a wolf, and there's a fire. People are down there. Okay, that way to Bruma. This way to Shaden Hall. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to take on this wolf, or else be followed forever. This is a friendly wolf. It doesn't look like a friendly wolf. Yeah. Hi. Hey, I can level up now. Yay! Hooray! Ah, another thingy that's glowing. Who does not like glowing thingies? Click. I now have a funny symbol next to my top right bit. Spell. Does it mean it increases the damage of my abilities? Pretty cool. Oh, nighttime. It's coming. Hey, what's this? It's a place with a horse. The Roxy Inn. It is 7 PM game time. You think there's anything interesting? I should stop going on side missions. Hey, guard, dude.
What is it, citizen?
Just sitting, chilling. You do that. I'm going in here.
Good evening.
Hey, Claude Merrick. What are you doing? Waiting for an adventure?
What do you want? I'm not saying Colovians are dumb. They're just hard-headed.
Where did that come from?
Take care.
Hello.
I don't know how to make this request any simpler, but to put it bluntly, Raylan the Gravefinder must die.
Oh, then, the necromorph. No, not the necromorph. Necromancer.
A few months ago, that witch of a necromancer decided to inhabit Moss Rock Cavern just north of my inn.
Things?
I don't know what she does in there. Frankly, I don't want to know. However, I do know that after she arrived, the woods at night became unsafe.
Oh, how?
I've seen undead of all types walking in the dark woods near the cave entrance. Now this area is getting a bad reputation, and my business has waned.
Oh,
Every
zombies!
day, it seems the number of undead
That must
increase.
suck.
If someone can get into the cave and kill Raylan, maybe we can stem the tide. Her death pays a handsome bounty. I hope you'll take advantage of the opportunity.
I'll, consider it.
Raylan will finally get what's coming to her.
Hi.
How are
It's,
you today?
Fantastic.
Shut up!
Thanks for asking.
Ancient way
I'm
shrines
gonna sit
of
here
the
in the
Nine are
corner.
scattered through the wilderness.
Ancient way shrines of the
The
Nine
righteous
are
who pray
scattered
there
through
receive
the wilderness.
powerful divine
Are they
blessings.
talking
Righteous
about the
who
same
pray there
thing?
receive
All right.
powerful divine
Do you
blessings.
think what happened to
I
Kavach
hear you.
could happen here?
Hi there.
Have you heard any word about the
Okay.
other
Say syndicates of
provinces?
wizards have led a
Anyway,
boycott of
ignoring
the
the
in the land of the old
chatter,
Anyone
what I was
looking for work
saying
should
was,
contact the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
sure, it's an interesting thing of
Seeing you.
interesting way of talking
They
about the
say that
undead.
when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep.
Just it's bad for business.
It's
Fortify fatigue. Do I really care? Sure, why not? Add item. Shield. Enduring Aegis. Sure. Enchanted shield.
how they recruit new members.
It's green.
Seriously?
Absolutely.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
My shield is green.
Bye.
It's you.
Hello.
I'm gonna nap.
I don't know how to
Sure, why
make...
not? Shut up. Nap. Bed.
There's a
Give me-
bed, of a sort. It ain't much, but it gets the job done. 10 gold a night if you're interested.
Hey, if it's at least as good as the Tiber Septim
It's
Hotel.
upstairs, second door on the left. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Can't be that bad.
Raylan
This is
will
gonna be-
finally
It's
get
you.
what's coming to her.
This one, yeah. Ah, there's a mat on the floor. But for 10 gold,
Hello.
I'll take
What's
it.
going on with you?
And look!
I
has
understand
two
Daedra
different
worship
kinds
has
of
become
picture.
increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Except for the,
It seems
talking. Wah, 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 wah.